raucous across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Outside. Here we go, young lady. Mike, if you don't get this boy.
Here's Le'Veon Bell's first carry as a New York Jet. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike, 53. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check. Crunch.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. The lady. Hey, exit.
Time to go. Night. Check. 50. Check.
Back to throw, Darnold. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell, 37 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. So the shotgun snap to Allen. His first running back, McCoy. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
New York set to take the field. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 99.
6'6", bullet high.
3 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Blue Dan, blue Dan.
Red 80. Go, go.
Darnold from the gun. That's caught right side by Anderson. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, pick your game up. You go tight.
They'll run on 1st down. Bell. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler as a rookie last year, in on the stop there. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the 1st half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
53, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Going for the deep ball. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder, 55 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Allen, he almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Tight end right. Even. 4th down. Even. Switch.
Pass. 56. Hey, wahoo!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's Jones on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Red 80. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I'm coming. Red 80. I'm waiting. Shift. Whip.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
42. Mike 42, check. 42.
From the gun, it's Allen. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, echo. Alert.
And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 58 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And New York set to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On first down, it's Bell. The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On the catch, it's Crowder. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Switch. Red 80. Red 80. Switch gear. Red 80. Motion.
Darnold on third down. And he's got Peake. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Hey, Alpha.
53's the mic. 53.
Red 80.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Check 13. Check. Yo, 80. Here we go.
53's Mike.
On first and 10, Darnold. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Hatchet. 53's the
Recon, 152 fighter.
Okay, double up.
To the air again, Darnold. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Delta. All day, every day, any day.
Again, Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Chandler Catanzaro now. He hit from 59 a season ago. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Kill.
Monday.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they start the second half with a carry by McCoy. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down now, it's Bell, and he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. There's a party now.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running, because oftentimes A running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Red 80.
Check, check.
Red 80.
Fresno.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. And Oliver in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Y'all not ready.
SOS.
Third and long, it's Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
Hey, you. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Allen. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Lady, hey, exit.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Red 80. Red 80. General West. My gate.
Now it's Darnold. Got a man. It's Brown. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Topper! Screen! Watch the screen! Sponge! Sponge! Red 80! No! My gate!
3rd and 2, Darnold. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Brown. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Let's go, let's go.
Red 80.
Number 53, Mike 53.
No 80.
Ready? Joker, 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 Joker.
Go, go.
Here's Darnold now on second down. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
53's the mic. 53. And 80. Cut, cut, cut. Jim, 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 Jim. No 80. Check 50. No 80. Hey, I got him. That's me.
Here's Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. On fourth down, Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, Haywood. Alert flare.
Red 80.
Check 25.
No 80. Watch Red 80. Safety screen.
Bud.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. I got you.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
53. Mike 53.
Watch this. Red 80.
Bang.
Red 80.
Now Darnold. Going for it all. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's a give to Bell running left. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Hey, let go. 42. Crunch time, defense. Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Stop your whining. Mike 42.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Avery Williamson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Allen going to throw. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Mike 42. Mike 42. 61. Matchbox lights. Lucky. 56.
To throw is Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Allen going to go on 4th down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Allen to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starter.